Hello there guys, James here. Today let's take a look at Pixel Plus UI 3.4 Onyx for the Poco F1. Now this ROM is based on Android 11 and it comes with Silver Core 8.7 as default. This review will be divided into the good, the okay as well as the bad things about this ROM. So let's start off with the good things. The first thing is it comes with Silver Core kernel, so it comes with the Silver Core kernel magic. Now it's just a word that I framed because I don't know why, but every time I try Silverco kernel in any ROM, it just makes the experience more snappy. The touch response will be very immediate and it's like it wakes up the device. So yeah, I feel the same with this ROM. It came with Silvercore 8.7, which was the latest one when the ROM came out. Now Silvercore kernel 8.8 is out. The next thing is the smoothness of the ROM. The UI is very smooth. The animations are also very smooth, but it's smooth, but it's fast. It's snappy. The animations are very snappy. I like the sped up animations. It gives it like a kind of an Oxygen OS feel. When you open an app, it just snaps open instead of flowing slowly. So yeah, I like the choice. The next good thing is battery life and smart battery settings. So yeah, the battery life is pretty good on this. I was able to extract over 8 hours of screen on time, but that was without gaming. With gaming it was about 6.5 hours or so. The good thing is it has some smart battery settings like cutting off charging when it exceeds a certain temperature or setting the level of charge and so on. So yeah, it's good. The next good thing is features. Yeah, the name is Pixel Plus UI and it does have some plus features like it has OnePlus screen recorder, which is a million times better than the stock Android screen recorder. It has IR face unlock. If you go into the pixelizer in settings, you will see a lot of customization in there. And there is also gesture and gesture customization. You can hide the gesture pill default from the settings itself. So yeah, that's good. If you look at the notification tiles, you will see that the icons are different, but it's easily changeable. If you go to pixelizer, it will open up default in the QS section, and if you turn on icon tinting, it will look like the normal pixel QS tiles. So yeah, don't worry that you don't like this icon. It's easily changeable. The next good thing is good gaming performance. Yes, it comes with Silvercore 8.7 and yeah, the gaming performance is very good with a catch. The gaming performance is good as long as you keep the temperatures in check. When I did the battery test, I gamed for an hour and a half or so. For an hour and 10 minutes, the game was performing excellently. I was not having an FPS drop. It was very smooth, very consistent and so on. I enjoyed the gameplay, but the temperature did shoot up at the last 15 minutes or so. So yeah, at the end it did get a little choppy and a little laggy. Even when no action was happening, it was getting a bit laggy. But I'm putting the gaming performance in the good section because as long as you keep the temperatures in check, the gaming performance will be very good. Now let's move on to the okay things. There are some Oxygen OS inspiration like the notification panel. Now some may like it, some may not like it depending on your taste, but it can be considered as a good thing, or if you don't like it, it's an okay thing. That's why I've included it in the okay section. The next thing is hiding the gesture bar works, but still it's intrusive. When you use the keyboard, when you use the bottom half row, it will intrude a bit, and when you want to send WhatsApp voice messages and when you want to lock the thing, it intrudes there as well. But the navigation bar will be hidden, so it's good. Another okay thing is that in the XDA forums, it has mentioned suppress notification sound and vibrations in gaming mode, but there is no gaming mode. I couldn't find any. In the XDA page, it is said that you can't find some of these features in your build, so I can't complain. The next thing is the bad bits of this ROM. And talking about that, there isn't anything very horribly wrong with this ROM, so there is nothing to talk about in the bad section. Now concluding this review, what do I think about this ROM? It's not just as a Pixel Plus. I think about it like a Pixel and an Oxygen OS mashup. I like the OnePlus screen recorder. I like the notification panel inspiration, like the design from the OnePlus ROMs, and I like the snappy app opening animations and the transitions. It feels more faster. It feels like the Pixel UI but faster and snappier. So yeah, I like the UI a lot. I like to see it getting more developed with the inclusion of game mode and stuff. For those of you who want good battery life, this ROM is very good. Also, what I did not mention in the battery life section is that I restricted Google Photos. So yeah, overall this is a battery life champion and it's a very good gaming ROM if you keep the temperatures in check. If you play under a fan or if you have a cooling fan or if the place you live in is very cold and if the ambient temperature is low, it's a very good gaming ROM. Even as of now, this is a very good ROM. So yeah, that's my verdict, guys. The gaming review will come separately, guys, so please wait for it. I will upload it separately and I will update its link in this video's description. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you have any questions or queries, feel free to leave them in the comment section below, guys, and see you again in the next one.